Recently, the Malaysian government has intensified its efforts to oversee social media content, mandating platforms like Meta and TikTok to address harmful content such as hate speech, misinformation, fraud, and online gambling. This initiative aims to uphold network security and safeguard public interests, particularly the well-being of minors, both physically and mentally. On April 8, Malaysian Communications Minister Fahmi disclosed on Facebook that the Ministry of Communications, alongside the Communications and Multimedia Commission, several governmental bodies, and representatives from social media platforms like Meta and TikTok, convened to discuss cybersecurity concerns. The discussions led to several significant agreements, including measures to protect online safety for children under 13, monitor online gambling and fraudulent activities, combat misinformation, and regulate content deemed sensitive, including religious, racial, and royal family-related insults, often referred to as 3R issues. In accordance with a statement issued by the Communications and Multimedia Commission, Meta and TikTok are obligated to implement the agreed-upon measures and furnish authorities with detailed plans and strategies for improvement. While specific deadlines and penalties for non-compliance have not been delineated, the government's stance is unequivocal, underscoring the need for these platforms to enhance self-regulation and effectively tackle harmful content. In recent years, Malaysia has witnessed a significant surge in reports of harmful and false information circulating on social media and internet video streaming platforms. According to recent announcements, the number of such reports in the first 3 months of 2024 has already surpassed the total reported for the entire previous year. This concerning trend has garnered considerable attention from the government, prompting calls for platforms like Meta and TikTok to bolster their oversight mechanisms and effectively address content violating the principles of respect for religion, race, and the royal family, 3R, in alignment with relevant government guidelines and laws. As early as December 2023, the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission unveiled plans to establish a regulatory framework mandating registration for all social media platform providers. Fahmi Fadzil, Minister of Communications and Digital, emphasized that while the government does not intend to block or shutter any social media platforms, oversight measures are essential to safeguard user information security. Furthermore, the meeting addressed the imperative of enhancing online safety, particularly through age verification measures for individuals aged 13 and above accessing social media platforms. This measure aims to shield children from exposure to harmful content circulating on these platforms. Although Malaysian law explicitly prohibits certain social media platforms from permitting registration for users under the age of 13, the government has criticized some platforms for failing to diligently enforce this restriction. The Malaysian government's concerted efforts to bolster control over social media represent a pivotal step in governing cyberspace. As the ubiquity of social media continues to fuel the rapid dissemination of information, the challenge of effectively supervising and preserving the integrity of cyberspace has emerged as a common concern for governments worldwide. In this context, Malaysia's proactive stance holds significant implications for safeguarding public interests and upholding social stability.
Tune in every Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. for Qingxiao View, the Business Bridge.